This is the Dinosaur store and museum. It's located in Cocoa Beach, Florida. It's got a collection of fossils and ancient artifacts. And we're going to go inside, take a look. Maybe we'll buy something. Some of the stuff is just for viewing, some of the stuff is for sale. So come join us. And at the bottom of the museum on the first floor is a store. And we're going to enter the museum. This is an authentic model of a Parasaurolophus. This is a model of a Kentrosaurus. This is a model skeleton of an Allosaurus. It looks like he's trying to eat the tail of this Dilophosaurus. This is the Camposaurus. It's a very large replica skeleton. And this is the one where his tail is being chewed on. The head and the rest of the body of a Camposaurus. A model skeleton of a Torvosaurus tonari. About to eat a tiny pterodactyl. These are dinosaurs of the Gobi Desert. This is a model of a Stegosaurus skeleton, and you can see the plated back. Life-size replica of a Camosaurus. Models of the Dimetrodon and the Spinosaurus. And these are models of early Mesozoic dinosaurs. An Aeroraptor, a Cleophysis wari. Triassic dinosaurs.
And tyrannosaurs like Tarbosaurus.
Tarbosaurus, it's a model skeleton.
The plates of crust the continent sit upon are in constant motion. While South America was isolated for millions of years as an island, that changed as it drifted northward.
It's a skeleton of an African penguin. This is a Magellanic penguin. Model skeleton of a Hesperornis, North America. Model of a Golimanus, Mongolia. This is the Borus Hakos, the terror bird. His head is gigantic. He's got that evil look in his eye. This is an emu, another modern day dinosaur. Brown kiwi from New Zealand, an egg. A pair of models of terror birds. Model skeleton of a dodo bird. Only recently extinct. Model of a baby Rio from South America. A Trudon from North America. 75 million years, this model. This is the Rana navis from Madagascar, 70 million years, a model. Model of an Incisivosaurus from China. The Shuvuya from Mongolia, Cretaceous period. The Chasmosaurus, the chasm lizard. The Sinosauropteryx. The Oviraptor, also known as the egg robber. The Talosaurus. Saurolophus skull from the Cretaceous period. Model of a Camarasaurus skull from the Jurassic period. Saurophagonic skull from the Jurassic. It's a model. And a model Diplodocus skull from the Jurassic period. Model of a Tyrannosaurus skull from the Cretaceous period. The Ceratosaurus skull, Jurassic. Utahraptor skull, the model. And the Platosaurus skull. The Herrerasaurus skull. A Brachiosaurus skull from the Jurassic period. An Albertosaurus skull. Cryolophosaurus skull from the Jurassic period. This is an authentic Psittacosaurus skeleton, 125 million years old. This is a Spinosaurus skull. Petroglyph, rock art, and a bunch of stone tools. Grinding stones, axe heads, tool sharpeners, wooden spoons, hand axe. This is an authentic vertebrae from a Camosaurus, 150 million years old, North America. This is an authentic leg bone from a Diplodocus, 150 million years old, North America. An authentic Triceratops leg bone. And this is an authentic Protoceratops skull, 70 million years old. An authentic Pachycephalosaurus skull cap, 66 million years old, found in Kansas. And an authentic Triceratops nose horn, 65 million years old. This is an authentic Edmontosaurus tibia. This is an authentic Edmontosaurus arm from South Dakota. It's an authentic vertebrae from a Maiasaura. And this is an authentic egg nest discovered in China. An authentic Dinosaur coprolite. Just behind this Lambriosaurus is an authentic fibula from an Edmontosaurus. Authentic fossil of an Ichthyosaur Stenopterygus. Two authentic lobster fossils of the Jurassic period. Horseshoe crab fossil. Behind that, a fossil plant. Fossil dragonfly. And a pterosaur, flying reptile. All authentic. That's a fossil fish. And another fossil dragonfly. In the forefront, it's a fossil lobster and a fossil shrimp. Behind that is another fossil shrimp. Then a fossil water strider. Fossil plant. and an ammonite with a belemniter. This is a pterosaur flying reptile, authentic fossil. Petrified wood. It's a fossil of a kaya, a pterodactyl skeleton model hovering above the first floor.
Behind the trail of fossils, evidence of our epic worldwide journey. Like some earlier, these differences are only skin deep. They follow on continuing and do not separate modern humans into the categories.
Giant sea snake, Palaeophis colossius, 68 million years old.
1,000 years ago,
This is Neanderthal
was
man.
not only a worldwide species, we were the sole surviving human species. We left behind a trail of fossils, evidence of our epic worldwide journey. Skin color and hair texture as we adapted to different environments. But these differences are races. The DNA of all modern humans is 99.9% adaptation and survival. It is written in the languages of genes.
So Neanderthal, and then a Homo sapien, and then a Pan troglodytes, modern chimpanzee. Some Neolithic tools, grinding mill, pesty, another stone grinding mill, also from North Africa, 10,000 years ago. Footprints, 3.5 million years old, from Tanzania. Discovered in 1976 by Mary Leakey. Gigantosaurus vertebrae. Various fossils, including leaves, ferns, fossils of ferns, cones, fossil ferns and tree branches, fossil tree ferns, more fossil ferns, petrified wood. These are a series of authentic egg nest fossils discovered in China. Fossilized baby dinosaur and part of the egg nest. So scientists have discovered that mammals actually ate dinosaurs, and they have found dinosaur bones in the stomach cavity of mammals. And fossils from the prehistoric ocean, circa 80 million years ago. Yeah, this is an authentic Campo del Cielo meteorite. And this is the one that hit the Yucatan Peninsula 65 million years ago. This is a life-size replica of a Guanlong crown dragon discovered in China during the Jurassic period, was its day. And this is a fossil of Archaeopteryx. It is the oldest known bird. The teeth of various dinosaurs. I'm going to touch the Tyrannosaurus Rex. It says you could touch, but be gentle. This is selenite from Poland. Various examples of opal. And a collection of fluorite. large collection of minerals from around the world. These are minerals from China. Examples of pyrite, fool's gold, cave calcite from Mexico, and various samples of halite in different colors, different regions. Examples of quartz from Brazil. Various aphelites. This is an amethyst geode from Brazil. And a replica of an ancient sea turtle skeleton. The Dimetrodon. Alright, some various artifacts from Africa, including a traditional stew bowl from Cameroon, a lip plate, okay, from Ethiopia, bows and arrows from the Congo, a medicine sculpture from Congo, and a ladder of the Dogon tribe of Mali. This is a mask for protection from the Latua tribe, the Congo area. Tribal bird mask from Burkina Faso. Tribal mask from the Cameroon, the Puno tribe. And this is a tribal art from Kenya. And this is a mask from Burkina Faso. The bust of a native female from Senegal. Medicine sculpture of a crocodile from the Nkisi. The yellow baboon. And a variety of tools. Ceremonial hoe. Tribal knife. And a necklace from the Yoruba tribe of Ghana. This knife is from the Kuba tribe of the Congo. This is a chieftain's crown from the Yoruba tribe of Nigeria. And this is a tribal chair from the Congo. Tribal mask from the Ivory Coast. This mask is from the Congo, and a female tribal figure from the Congo. Tribal mask from the Ivory Coast. These are two fertility figures from the Ivory Coast. Tribal knives from the Kuba tribe in the Congo. On the left we have an antelope headdress from the Bobo tribe of Burkina Faso, and a tribal mask from the Puno tribe of the Cameroon. This is the spotted hyena. And this is native money from Papua New Guinea. And jewelry. A wooden seat carved from a single log. Follow crypts, and a mask. And this is a carved storyboard from Papua New Guinea. Wood carving of a female figure from Papua New Guinea. This is a Middle Sepik River carving of a man doing a split in midair. Ceremonial carvings from the Kwomowayam, Papua New Guinea. Warrior stone axe. Spear tips. This is an authentic taxidermic hippopotamus. And we will not touch it, as tempting as it is. This is replica. The antechamber of King Tutankhamun's tomb was loaded with gold and other precious artifacts. It's a reconstruction of the tomb of King Tutankhamun, including his gold coffin. A replica of the famous death mask of King Tutankhamun. This is a replica of the throne of King Tutankhamun from his tomb. Statue of Akhenaten, the pharaoh of Egypt. A reconstruction of the annex in Tutankhamun's tomb. This is a replica of a gilded wood cobra. And this series, very early mummy coffin section, seated scribe and pharaoh head, all date from the mid-1st millennium to the 2nd millennium BC. This is a replica of the Rosetta Stone, written in 3 ancient languages, and it helped modern linguists to interpret old Egyptian hieroglyphics. This is an authentic mummified falcon, an authentic mummified ibis, and an authentic mummified cat. It's a replica of a limestone bust of Queen Nefertiti. And this is Tutankhamun's mannequin. This is a series of authentic artifacts from Egypt, including a funerary model boat. It dates back to about 500 BC. This is a sandstone carving of a reclining jackal at Anubis, and this dates back to the early centuries BC. These are bronze utensils, medical tools dating back to Roman time, the 2nd century AD. And these are ointment spoons from Egypt, and these date back to the 2nd millennium BC. Concubine figure from Egypt that dates from Alexandria and dates to 30 BC. And a funerary boat made with gold gilded wood from Egypt in the early centuries BC. This is Ramses III battle relief. The goddess Mot coffin panel. Creator god Noom relief. Goddess relief. Sarcophagus mask, pigment on wood from Egypt. These cosmetic vessels made of limestone, and they are from Egypt and date back to 2200 BC. The Ramses II statue head from the 2nd millennium BC. Statue of the god Geb with sacred goose, and that dates to 3200 BC, pre-dynastic. Scarab, and this dates to late 1st millennial BC. Large lidded vase. It's a replica of what was in King Tut's tomb. and a mummy mask from a sarcophagus from the early centuries BC. And some of these are from the Greek era. Greek female head, assorted Ushabbatus from the BC times in Egypt, a coal pot from the Greek era. This is the Golden Horus. It's a replica from King Tut's tomb. That's a large Ushabati from King Tut's tomb, a replica cosmetic jar with a lid. This is a pharaoh on a throne. It dates back to the late or early second millennium BC. Mummy beads made of clay date to about 500 BC. Sphinx holding a canopic jar. It's a stone composite. Dates back to the mid 1st century BC. Bust of Akhenaten dates back to the late 2nd millennial. Profile of the goddess relief. That's from the 2nd millennium. Beaded collar fragment from the chest of a mummy, and that's from the Greek period. That's a seated Hatshepsut queen from the 2nd millennium. A grotesque head, and that's from the Roman era. Swimming girl, cosmetic spoon, and a hand from a coffin. The bob bird on the left from the early centuries BC, and an ointment vessel, glazed composition, same period. This is a Phrygian helmet, and it was worn by a soldier in Alexander the Great's army. Short bronze sword, dates back to about 1000 BC, and these are spearheads made of bronze from Greece, and spearhead from Persia. This is a bowl on a pedestal, and that's a Roman from 300 AD. A battle axe, an iron battle axe, Roman from 200 AD. This is an axe head, a bronze from the Elam culture of West Persia, 1300 BC. Cloak pin, and that's from Greece, 400 BC, and this is a bronze dagger from Persia, 800 BC. This is a Corinthian helmet, and this is Greek from around 600 to 700 BC. This is a sculpture of a standing King Pepi II, and he was Pharaoh of Egypt in the Old Kingdom. This dates to about 2200 BC. This is an authentic Egyptian sarcophagus, a mummy coffin, and it dates back to the mid 1st millennial BC. It's a pharaoh head carving, and this dates to about 1800 BC, made of pink granite, wearing the crown of Upper Egypt. Jaguars of Mesoamerica. Many of the ancient cultures, including the Maya, Aztec, the Olmecs, the Inca, they worship the jaguar. This is the footed jaguar bull, Mixtec, from after 1000 AD. This is a female figure, Kalima, and this dates to around the change of the 1st millennium. The handled vessel, Karchi, and this dates to the 13th century AD. Figure sitting, and this is ceramic, dates to around the 100 AD, or that type bowl, dating to around 1300 AD. A vase of the Mayan from Copan, dates to the late 1st millennial AD, and a pedestal bowl from the Karchi, and that dates to about the 13th to 14th century AD. Coast Watcher, and that's a classic Veracruz, and that dates to the mid 1st century AD. Okay, this double spouted vessel, this is from the Nazca culture of Peru, dates to about 600 AD. And this drinking vessel, made of wood, is from the Incan culture, from about 1500 AD. The bird figure is from the Mochi culture of Peru, dates to about 300 AD. And this llama head vessel It's from the Chimu culture of Peru, dates to about 1100 AD. And this large vessel, Boss Nazca, from the Nazca culture, dates to about 600 AD. Reconstruction of the Temple of the Warriors, the feathered serpent god. This is a replica of an Olmec head dating from the early centuries of the first millennium AD. And that's a bowl from Costa Rica, late 1st century AD. A spider monkey tripod vessel from Costa Rica, mid 1st century AD. This is a tripod vessel, frog effigies from Costa Rica. And another tripod vessel, duck effigy from the late 1st millennial. This is an incised rim jar from Costa Rica, early, about 100, 200 BC. And this is a Navarrete woman praying from Mexico, and this is about 200-300 AD. Toltec warrior from about 900 to 1200 AD. This is a Nayarit man praying. This is from Mexico in about the 2nd or 3rd century AD. The rain deity effigy vessel is from the Guanacaste Nicoya zone of Costa Rica. It dates to about 1000 to 1300 AD. Pouring vessel of the Muscovy dug shape, Nicaragua, from 400 to 900 AD. Gold pendants of a bird and a frog, it's a replica. And they're from Costa Rica from about 1200 to 1500 AD. This is a storage vessel of a jaguar effigy from Costa Rica, about early centuries BC. This is a reconstruction of Emperor Qin, his terracotta soldiers that were buried with him. And these are all replicas. This is a model of the Emperor Qin bronze chariot and horses that was found in his tomb. This is a Dharmapala mask, protector of the law. It's carved wood with pigment, and it's from Tibet. It dates to around the 1800s. This is a porcelain jug with handles with cobalt blue. It's from China, Ming Dynasty, which is the mid 2nd millennium AD. It's an aristocratic court lady. This isn't a replica. It's made of pottery, Tang Dynasty, and that's from around 600 to 900 BC. This is a Neolithic amphora vase, earthenware, with painted decorations found in Gansu, China, about 2000 BC. These are Bronze Age artifacts from China, dating to about 500 BC. This sword and scabbard is made of bronze. It's from China. Dates from about the 3rd to 5th century BC. And this jug with floral scrolls, made of porcelain, painted with cobalt blue. It's from the Ming Dynasty. Dates to mid 2nd century AD. There's a pair of roof tiles made of glazed stoneware, and it's from China, Ming Dynasty. This pig dragon figure is made of jade. It's from the Hongshang culture of China, Neolithic, and dates from about the 4th century BC. This is a conglomerate of saber-cat mammal fossils, and it's from China, believed to be about 10 million years old. A male drummer, it dates to the Tang Dynasty of about 600 to 900 AD. This tomb figure is made of pottery. It's from the Han Dynasty, about 200 BC to 200 AD. This vase with dragons, it's porcelain, painted with underglazed blue, and this dates to the Qing Dynasty, anytime from 1644 to 1911. So these two bronze artifacts, they date to the Warring States period of 475 to 221 BC. It's a short sword and a military helmet, and that's customarily worn by generals. The camel is unglazed pottery. It dates to the Tang Dynasty of China. The horse and rider is made of earthenware, with a glaze, and it's from the Tang Dynasty of China. Temple Nyo Guardians, wood carvings, and it's an unknown age from a Buddhist temple in Japan. The pair of Temple Nyo Guardians. These are Tibetan Buddhist paintings, and they date to the mid-1800s.